All right, so let's get started again with our story, and we're going to start at page 17. I'm sorry, page 27. We're going to start on page 27 where we left off. We left off when we were underlining and highlighting. We finished on page 25, so we're going to start on page 27, and it starts with paragraph 13. Okay? We're going to follow the same things that we did before. We're going to follow the directions for the close read and the margins. So we could see, and we just glanced, that we're going to underline something and we're going to highlight something. So we need to have a pencil for underlining, and we're going to have a marker or a highlighter for highlighting. Okay? All right. So let's see if we can figure this out. It says underline details that tell you that Grandma could be in danger. What tells you that Grandma could be in danger? Grandma walked deeper into the jungle. Good. In a while, she came upon a shaggy black bear. Well, some of your classmates thought deeper into the jungle could tell you that she could be in danger because the jungle is a dangerous place. She came upon a shaggy black bear. That could mean she's in danger because a black bear is dangerous. Ah, Grandma, he said, flexing his claws and sharpening them on a nearby rock. How nice of you to arrive just when I'm hungry. Flexing his claws and sharpening them on a nearby rock could definitely tell us that she's in danger. Grandma's heart went dunk, dunk, but she didn't let Bear see how scared she was. Yeah, I think the detail that her heart went tuck, tuck, right? That we know she's in danger. If you're planning on having me for lunch, she said, that's a terrible idea. See how thin I am? I'll be a lot fatter on my way back from my daughter's house because she's such a good cook. You can eat me then if you like. That sounds good, said the bear, and he let her go. I don't think anything else there tells us that she might be in danger. It says highlight text evidence that supports an appropriate response to this question. So here's the question. How do you know that Grandma solved the problem of the bear planning to have her for lunch? So we're going to highlight that one. Let's see if I can get a highlighter, kind of a highlighter. Mine's not really a highlighter, but we'll kind of pretend. That sounds good. Mine's a little like underlining it, but that sounds good. Tells us that, here, maybe if I do it like that, that sounds good, tells us that she solved her problem. And also, and he let her go. Good. All right, let's do another page together. Turn the page. We're only going to underline. We can tell by the side over here that we're only underlining. Okay? It says underline details that help you picture the danger that Grandma faces. Okay, now, we don't want to underline everything. We just want to underline what's really important. How do we know what picture we have in our head of the danger Grandma is in? Okay? So Grandma walked into the deepest part of the jungle. Suddenly she came upon a sleek, striped tiger. Ah, Grandma, he said, crouching low and swishing his tail. How nice of you to arrive just when I'm so hungry. Grandma's heart went doom, doom, but she didn't let the tiger see how scared she was. Which ones help us picture the new danger that Grandma faces? Okay, the deepest part of the jungle. Yeah, I can really think, I can't see out, right? I can get a good picture in my head. A sleek, striped tiger, crouching low and swishing his tail. Absolutely. Good job. Grandma's heart went doom, doom, but she didn't let the tiger see how scared she was. Is that helping us picture the danger? No, not really, so we're not going to do that. All right, on the next page, I want you to pause the video, and I want you to try, and then I'll help you with the answer. So pause, just press pause for a second, and figure out what your answer is going to be. Okay, so it says highlight text evidence that shows that the tiger believes Grandma when she says that he can eat her on the way back home. What tells us that the tiger believes her? That sounds good. He let her go. We know that he believed her. Good. Okay, let's do the same thing on the next page. You're going to highlight, but I want you to press pause. Do it on your own. You're going to highlight details that describe what kind of experience Grandma had during her visit. Okay, you're going to highlight details that describe the kind of experience. Okay, now don't over highlight here. If we highlight the whole page, nothing stands out to us. So we just want to highlight what's answering the question. The question is highlight details that describe what kind of experience Grandma had during her visit. Okay, let's see. Grandma had a wonderful time there. That describes, right? That describes her experience. Now, we know she was playing with her grandchildren and telling the neighbors all about her adventures in the forest, but that doesn't tell what kind of experience. It tells what she did, right? So what kind of experience? Good. Down here, she ate the delicious dishes. Delicious dishes. Tells us that she was having a great time, right? Good. A lot of your friends highlighted many of the details of what she was doing: watering, digging, sprinkling the ground, playing, telling, all those verbs. And we could, but they don't tell what kind. We think the word wonderful and the word delicious really do help us understand what kind of time she had. Okay, last page today. We're going to underline the details that describe the problem Grandma faces. What's the problem Grandma faces? Is the problem that Grandma missed her dogs? No. The problem is right here. The tiger, bear, and fox are waiting too. And this time, I won't be able to trick them with words. That's the problem. What is Grandma going to do? She got all the way across the jungle because she was witty and smart and she used her words. She was clever. But now she has to get back across again and they're all waiting to eat her. So she has to figure out what to do. All right, we're going to stop right there today and we'll finish it up tomorrow.